Lately, I have been doing a lot of soul searching. I've been looking and reflecting on my life and who I am, what my talents are, what I love doing, and what I feel I can do to best serve society in moving towards more harmonious relationships with ourselves and with the environment, to a point where I've outlined my purpose in life. And I think that is to work as an artist towards re-establishing a felt connection with nature. So I see this as occurring on three levels. I think we need to connect to ourselves, firstly, to get to know who we are, truly, beyond the little self we've created in the mind. I think we need to connect to community. So I think once we do that, we can start to really connect to community when we're coming from a place of knowing ourselves as more than an individual and separate mind identity. And then we can connect to environment as well and begin to really understand what it means to be connected and a part of the world. My main priority in life now is to become a living example of this connection. So I want to inspire myself every day and others to believe in the power that we all have buried deep down within our own potential, and to use this potential to transform our lives and the world for the better. I want to help myself and others become aware of their own potential and become aware of the created barriers and blockages that we create that prevent us from achieving this fulfillment. So as an artist, I will aim to rid myself of my inner blockages and free my own creative flow of energy. I see fear as being the major blockage in my life. I'm afraid to live from my heart, and in short, I'm afraid to express my own potential. Aspects of myself that I want to express, but I have these major blockages in my head, this fear of doing this, and that's what I want to confront. And I know that this fear has caused a major imbalance in my life, between the values that I have, the core values I have, and the actual reality that I'm creating here in this world. For as long as I can remember, almost now, I've had this imbalance where I know that there's more to who I am, and I know that there's things I want to do, but the fear is so limiting and paralyzing that the reality that I actually create in the world is quite different from the core values that I have. And I think this is symbolic of the environmental problem as well. I think we all have values and core aspects of importance of who we think we are in relation to the natural world. We love the natural world. We love in the environment. We love traveling and seeing beautiful places, and we all feel on a certain level connected to the environment. But the reality that we've created in today's world is that those aspects of life, the very important aspects of a happy life, are becoming more and more neglected and less a reality. So that's why I want to focus on myself in re-establishing my core values and my created reality. To do this, I will set artistic goals and I'll work towards their achievement. On the way, I will explore the problems, fears and doubts that arise that are preventing this project from being realized. And in this way, I hope to develop a clearer picture of where I'm holding myself back as an artist and where I'm failing to tap into my fullest potential. My first task is to create 3 paintings, minimum 3 paintings, and go busking on the street and present these as free to anyone who's walking past. Why I want to do this? I think there's something very healing about street performance. I quite often think about times when I've been walking down the street and stopped and to listen to a musician who is really lost into performance. For me, it doesn't matter if the artist is technically good or not. What I really think is important with all art is whether the artist is connecting with themselves on a deeper level, getting out of their own mind, pushing their boundaries, and becoming present. So if they are doing this, I think that they're really doing something healing for the world. They become like an anchor, a present moment, in a sea of busy people running from past to future. And present moment, just doing what they do best and enjoying it, and they really create a healing, that healing aspect for society that we need to just stop and appreciate the present moment. So I play music in my room every day, and I often can reach that point where I'm just so present, just enjoying myself, forgetting about all my worries and concerns, and playing. But then when I go to play in front of a crowd or in front of people, it's a completely different story. So it's important for me to try to learn to reach a space of comfort, no matter where I'm playing. So busking seems like the perfect exercise for me to put myself in an environment to teach me these skills, and to put myself in an environment where I can clearly see the fears. So what I want to do is put myself in this environment because I know that I'm going to have certain fears and insecurities come up. But when they do come up, at least I can see them, and then I can deal with them and work to move beyond them. So giving away my paintings will add an extra element to what I'm doing, and hopefully highlight my main point. What I'm really doing is confronting my own fears and insecurities and learning to not let them get in the way of what I love doing. And I want to give this away as an example to society, and the paintings will hopefully symbolize this and add an extra nice element. So tomorrow I'm going to Busking, and I've got 4 paintings ready to try to give away. So this has been a real struggle this week. I've really struggled to stay motivated. As soon as I sat down to try to do the first painting, I just felt this surge of negative energy come over me. I had strong emotions of just not being talented enough. Got through this week, and I've got all my paintings ready, even though it was a struggle, and I've been practicing my guitar. I wrote a new song, and I'm ready to perform tomorrow. So today's the day that I decided I would go busking, and it's time now to go. I've did a little bit of practice, and I'm really actually freaking out. And while I was practicing, I felt hopeless, and I feel like I'm just going to annoy people, and I've just got these visions in my head of people going, "Oh my God, shut up, stop playing, why don't you become a real musician?" Because I was thinking about Vienna and how it seems like everyone here is so professional, everyone's really talented, and really, well, maybe not talented, but really precise with their guitar playing, it seems. Everyone loves classical and blah, 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 blah. And now, here I'm going to go with my raw, self-taught style, stuffing up all the time, probably making a horrible noise. I can't really even sing properly, but I'm going to go do it anyway because I love playing guitar. And I can sit in my room and play, or I can go outside and play, and maybe someone will appreciate it, and if they don't appreciate it, it doesn't matter, because why I'm doing it is because I want to put myself in a situation where I'm seeing this fear. So now I can see this fear, and I'm voicing this fear, but I don't want to let this fear control me. So that's why I'm doing it. So I'm standing here in the city, and I have a few problems with my confidence, and I've been thinking that everyone just looks like they don't want to be disturbed. Yeah, I think I've just got to pick a spot and just start playing, because my nerves are really starting to get to me. All these thoughts in my head as to why I shouldn't do it. I was just thinking, like, because it looks like people don't want to be disturbed, and thoughts saying you're not good enough and I'm just going to annoy people. I don't think that's really true. So, I've just got to go find a spot and start playing. So I've been sitting here for a while now, and I was being paralysed with fear. I've been unable to even take my guitar out of its case. I don't know, I feel like I'm not in a good spot. I'm probably not. It's probably true, but I feel like I should just play one song before I go. So I don't know if it'll happen.
played some songs, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, and haven't given away any paintings yet. I've broken the pain barrier and played my first busking gig, so it's all going to be easier from now on, I think. Well, I did it. Set up, get my guitar, thought I'd just play one song before I go. And then I stayed for, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes playing songs and just watching people go past and people were looking at my paintings. Well, I earned €3.50, €3.50, and so I bought an ice cream for €2. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Once I won this prize. I feel like I've won a prize after busking. I really felt like I conquered a fear, because I was really paralysed with fear to begin with. I was worried about what other people were thinking, and their judgments and criticisms, and I realised that the only person that I had to overcome was my own criticism, my own judgments. There was only one voice putting me down, and it was me. That was the only voice I had to overcome, and it was easy. Well, it was hard to begin with, but it got easier. It was easy because all I had to do was pick up my guitar and start playing. It was hard because I was paralysed with fear before I started playing. When I was a kid, I also won a prize of $10, and I was so excited. I ran up to the shop and bought $10 worth of ice cream. I've run up to the ice cream shop, but I only spent €2, and I still got €1.50 left. So I didn't spend it all on ice cream this time. That was pretty good. I think I need practice more.